Question 1. What ways does my media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Okay, well, as a film, I feel that my media product challenges the conventions of filming entirely from a third-person point of view. I incorporate first-person shots throughout, which is actually rarely seen in films. This gives it a different quality that makes it interesting and separates it from the rest. By filming occasionally from first person and allowing the audience to hear his thoughts, this actually automatically forms a kind of friendship between the audience and him, which consequently strengthens the film overall. By challenging the conventions of a third person, this has made my film unique and has definitely benefited it. I challenge the conventions of short films again through the structure of my film. Basically, my film has an absence of a beginning, a middle, and an end structure. This is in the sense that it's kind of easing into it and gradually building up to a main event, at which point it would start to come to its end. Instead, my film jumps straight into it at the start. It goes straight to the main idea, and then it follows the same line until the finish, where it comes to an end almost as quickly as it began. The main reason for me actually challenging this convention was due to time. As a 5-minute film, there isn't a lot of time to build on a story. You just kind of have to get on with it, even though this isn't obviously conventional to all short films. My media product is conventional in its use of sound, with like the background music and the sound effects. So music is actually, the background music, very basic instrumental tracks which are played quietly over certain scenes in which I needed to convey certain things, such as like happiness, for example. This is very typical of short films, as budgets are normally lower and complex music just isn't really needed. For the titles of my film, I actually have used kind of the conventions, I've taken conventions from short films. By avoiding a long drawn-out title sequence and only stating the name of the film rather than like directors and actors, etc., I was actually able to jump straight into it as I wanted to, which is something that short films need to do, really. This is down to a lack of time, so you don't have enough time to kind of waste on different things. You just have to get on with it. I also avoided credits for a similar reason, mainly because I felt that they weren't as important in short films, and also for my film to have its effect, it needed to come to an abrupt end quite quickly.